have one. Give a brother big one. Stay with police. And I do work with these like Hercules. Switch to South Force. Switch to right door. Saddle light door. Light for light more. Smooth but I move like a bone. Cool down face brothers try to bone me. Put brothers to rest like Elliot Ness. Cause I don't like stress. Streets ain't a place for innocent bystanders to stand.
Peace and love. Haven't seen y'all since last year. Just like to say welcome to the second episode of Pass the Blunt Community Forum. We are currently broadcasting from Al's Alaskan Inn. Thank you, Mr. Alan Troy, the owner and proprietor. By the way, public service announcement. The views expressed on this show are solely those of your curator, Lord Silverback Omega Pride, not those of the proprietor of this establishment, nor my staff. They are solely my insights. And if the topics or content, then that is something to conversation. Or use your remote and turn and watch something else. Basically, fuck your feelings. Gorilla salute. When we were last together, I asked a 3-part question, and I would like to get your feedback on the questions. What makes a man, and knowing the balance of the dynamic opposites has won Woman of the Year multiple times. I would also, my co-host, trying to get her in now. We're having some technical difficulties. Indika Badu, my daughter. Before we go any further, while y'all wait for the technicalities to work out, the question I have for everyone is, when do friendships cross the line with married couples? Or specifically, when do friends of the opposite sex? How you feel personally. So, Indika, that's my baby, y'all. My grandkids in the background.
Yeah, he's throwing a tantrum because he want to make meatloaf.
Yes. So we at our new digs right now at Al's Alaskan Inn, and I'm so grateful to Mr. Troy. He's like my big brother, and he's treated me like that way since I've been in Alaska. He and Robert Alexander. So I really appreciate those gentlemen. And also, Steeler Nation. Hell yeah, Steeler Nation. What it do, baby? We gonna make the playoffs. Somebody gonna help us out tomorrow. But yes, light them if you got them. And as always, the show is dedicated to Ayanna Morgan's memory, and we always light them for the fallen homies, family or friends, anyone who has meant anything to you. This is a community forum. It isn't about me. It's about we.
All right, let's get into it.
So, people, how was your New Year? Look at my staff putting lights on me. My staff is great. So, some of the feedback I got from the first show, a few people expected, they weren't prepared for my profane outbursts. And this will happen from time to time, but I'll try to keep them um, somewhat subdued because I want people to turn in. I want your questions. I want intelligent people. I don't want to turn people away. But I also am not here to make you comfortable. This is my show. So although I will make things, I will accommodate you to a point, but this is my show. And if anyone knows me, this is just who the fuck I'm is. I don't curse because I don't have the intelligence to speak properly.
Curse.
Like I said before, everybody likes a little seasoning in their food. Any questions on board? And again, my apologies for us being late, but we had a lot of technical difficulties. One of my friends did give me a call during the week, and he's like, sometimes when you talk, it looks like you don't have any teeth on the top. I just chipped him in a bar fight. Not here, it was years ago in Roanoke, Virginia. I tried to beat up the whole damn club.
Questions.
Let's get into these questions. Yes. Indika,
What's up?
do you have any questions that you would like to submit? Or would you like to answer the questions that we already had posed? What makes a man to you? You're my daughter. How old are you? What, 34, 33?
I'll be 34 in May,
Oh,
June.
okay. You're 33. So, to you, what makes a man?
Someone that doesn't take a loss in order to understand the value of what's around him or who surrounds him. Manners. I'm big on manners. I'm also big on honesty. I believe that grown men, actual men, not man children, they don't have a reason to lie to you because they're going to be as honest as can be.
I concur.
A man's man is not going to put his hands on nobody because they can articulate and process what they're feeling properly.
I kind of agree with that to a point. As Misha B has dubbed me when we first met, I am the sophisticated barbarian.
Right.
So I do have the intelligence that, linguistically, our conversations will be out of this world. But I am the barbarian at your fucking gate.
Well, yeah, no, I'm talking about with something regular, or even with like females. I don't believe that men should put their hands on females unless a bitch punch you in your face. Then yeah, punch that bitch in the face. Like, stop playing with me. But
You said honesty, so I would have to be transparent on that point you just made. Even though I didn't consider, I don't want to argue the semantics. I wasn't abusive to women. I was abusive to humans. So whoever put their toe across that line got exactly what the hell they were looking for. Or maybe they didn't realize, they didn't understand what they were messing with. As I got a little older, I had to curtail such activities. You don't want to get hit with no domestic violence charges. So, yes, I was just abusive to humans. I didn't, male, female, mentally challenged, young, old, didn't matter. You step across the line, get in your ass. And the reason why I'm not apologetic about it, because I was very unapologetic at the time. Not that I didn't care. You stepped across the line. It's not like I grew to 6'5" after you stepped across the line. You know what you were dealing with. You know what you wanted, or so you thought. But please, I digress. Continue.
Yeah, like I said, men are honest. Men are men. Men are not boys, grown boys. Men are not inconsiderate and just blatantly disrespectful. That's what I believe. Can they get disrespectful? Oh yeah, of course. But are they generally? Absolutely not. Men are strong in the belief of being stoic when needed and being sensitive when they're supposed to be. I believe real men look out for any and everybody that is important to them, regardless if they got it or not. I believe that they're wealthy in every way that counts, whether spiritually, monetary, emotionally. They're
Well,
very wealthy.
I'm your dad. I wasn't around all the time, so it took me quite some time to grow to this point. Uh, I hear what you're saying, but I also have to interject because I'm all of those things and kind of opposite of what you said. If we're going to talk honesty.
I respect that. I respect the vulnerability it took to map yourself out and call it what it is. A lot of people don't hold themselves accountable for shit. And I'm big on accountability. I'm real big on being accountable. Whether it's I allowed something to happen or someone to cross me or I've been the villain in a situation. I'm big on accountability.
Got you. Understood.
What about the second part?
Now, the second part of the question, what makes a woman a woman?
If we take the physicality out of it,
Well, can't necessarily take the physicality out of it. Um, Sweetie, I'm 6'5", you're 6'5".
like that's what I'm saying. If we take the physical, because
We can't. No, we can't.
I'm not like every other woman.
It's
I am.
apparent. It's on both sides. Oh wow, look at this. It's on both sides, and yet we're totally different, but we're the same. But we're different. Now, having said, but we're the same, but we're different. I said the same part because we're father daughter. But could I be you? Could you be me?
Absolutely not.
Mm.
Even if dream world, theoretically in a dream world, even if I was in a dress and some heels, could I be
Absolutely
you?
not. Absolutely not.
So, and listen, I've stated this many times. Individually, we have to do what makes us happy because this life is short.
And it's getting shorter.
My only issue is this. I am not a woman. Even if I had become surgically altered to anatomically be a woman, doesn't make me a woman. Female, excuse me. I didn't mean to say a woman. anatomically be female doesn't make me a woman. And I just wanted to know people's views. I talked to a few people, and even talking to him, the only time people spoke openly was in a bar setting. Being at soirees, everybody still kind of, because they don't want to offend anyone. I'm not here to offend anyone. I have been in security for a long time. I have worked with a lot of gay and transvestite people who pay quite well. So it's not that thing that bothers me. It's like, even if I was remedial stupid, how the hell can a man win Woman of the Year? And what the hell is wrong with the rest of us for accepting that?
I don't necessarily think people accepted it. People still complaining about it to this day, clearly.
Yes, clearly.
And I was one of the people that felt the way, just like a whole bunch of other women. Now,
How do you feel when you're called chest feeder?
I hate that. I hate birthing parent. I hate chest feeder. What was the other one? Natural bleeder, I think it was.
Natural bleeder.
And then
Like,
to call me a
like a reverse
cisgendered
vampire.
woman.
Say that again?
A cisgendered woman.
Okay.
Pissed me off. Like, I ultimately felt disrespected. I felt like everything I've endured for the past 30 plus years was for nothing. Like, I felt my womanhood being challenged because we work hard. Like, we work hard. We go through some shit, especially black women. We go through some shit. We put up with a lot of shit. We help people with a lot of shit. We get people out of trouble doing a lot of shit. We sacrifice all day, every day, and damn near rarely get a thank you, a proper thank you. Not a I bought you a gift thank you, because let's be honest, but a solid I appreciate you, like showing appreciation. A lot of people don't show us any. A lot of people feel like we owe them. And it's like all through history, you see how much women of color have put themselves out there for other people. And 7 times out of 10, they still get fucked over, still get played. And the 3 out of 10 is the people who just, if I can't beat them, join them. So they join the same thing they was going against.
Interesting.
But them ones who stand 10 toes on what the fuck they did and what the fuck they said, they're amazing. They got a different type of strength, a different type of love as well. It's just, it's a lot. Like, and I said that the other day, talking to a trans person. I'm like, I've never seen trans men argue with men that they're men. Never seen that. But I always see trans women arguing with women that they're women. And that's weird to me. That's weird. That's weird.
I pose the question, so you know what my views are.
And don't get me wrong, I'm all for people loving who they love, being who they think they are. You want to be a boy, be a boy. You want to be a girl, you want a girl. You want to be both of them? Hell, hey, Two-Face, listen.
Both of them, maybe that's a solution.
It is what it is. I feel like you should be comfortable within yourself. However, and this is a huge however, you cannot or should not force people to live your reality.
Do not force people to live your reality. Do not force people to live your reality. I concur.
Because it gets confusing and it gets annoying and it drives people fucking insane. Now, if you're here, you want to be called she, okay, cool. All right, girl. Whatever. If you she and you want to be called he, cool. But the minute you talk about, oh, because I'm a they, first of all, that's plural. Last time I checked, they is plural. So when you want me to talk about you, you want me to, because they said, and it's like, well, who's they? I'm okay with people correcting me, but don't. I hate when trans people correct you and they go, especially the trans women, they go, oh, I'm a woman just like you. We the same? I still got all my original car parts. You went to the auto body to try to get my parts. I don't think we're the same. But maybe, just maybe, it's me. I don't know. I just feel like don't like. If you want respect, give respect. But to be disrespectful and throw stones and hide your hands, that's another thing that I hate. I loathe entirely. People who throw stones and hide their hands. I dislike people who do that. That's an arrest record for me. Throw stones, hide your hands. I'm gonna take it too far. You go low, and I'm gonna go straight to hell. Straight to hell. Don't throw stones and hide your hands, but that's what a lot of trans people are known for. And then they get mad. Well, oh, the women want to beat us and hate us, and no. We don't care. Shit, give us a break. We tired out here. Talk about, oh, they being stingy with periods. Bitch, I don't want to bleed. You, by all means, have it. Take it. I don't want to bleed. I done birthed 5 children. I know what birth feel like. You want to have a baby? Come on, be my yours. I don't mind. But don't try to make me feel bad because I'm where you want to be. If anything, it should be student and teacher. You know, you're supposed to learn. You're supposed to learn from where you're trying to go. Like, I'm already at the finish line. You're trying to get there. You're supposed to sit down and take notes. Not be disrespectful and belittle real women because you got a surgery that said that you're a girl now. Absolutely not.
What do you think would be a solution?
What would be a solution is it's a respect thing overall. And trans women need to learn to be respectful. Because a man can't teach you how to be a woman.
Nope, we can only teach you what we like.
Exactly. They can give you a concept of a woman, but not the definition of a woman. They can give you an idea. But in order for you to imitate original, so you can be the new copy, you got to be able to shut up and listen, to pay attention, take note.
Sorry.
It's overall a
Well,
respect thing.
well, not to cut you off, in case you were wondering why I came up with this question, um, as the first question, it was just, pulling strips of paper out of a hat, just randomly picked. But the reason why I came up with the question in my own mind is a man had won Woman of the Year for like third time and whatever, and that there was enough protest to have Aretha Franklin's Natural Woman removed from
Yeah.
Spotify.
It's
That's
removed
where I
from
got
all the
the
streaming
inception of the
platforms.
question. Because I like that song.
It's a dope ass song, but this is what happens when people don't mind their fucking business.
Do you think that this plays from going back to the home, role models, a person, a man not showing a good role model of a man or a good role model of a woman to these younger kids or to the kids, period?
Most things begin at home. Good and
I
bad.
believe those things can contribute, but it's not entirely like you can't base that off of that. That's what I feel like. It's not entirely a full thought. It's like a fraction of a sentence. Because a lot of kids, it's not that they don't. First of all, a lot of kids have been violated, and we could start there. A lot of children have been violated beyond repair, whether it's physically or psychologically. A lot of kids have been violated. So if I'm getting violated by something, I can either A, go to it, or B, turn from it. A lot of people, they go to it. Fuck it, it is what it is. But I believe that's something that people consciously like feel in themselves. Like, and that's why I said I'm all for respecting however anybody feel that they are, or whomever anybody feel that they are. I respect it. You got to be brave to say that you don't feel like yourself in yourself. It's a brave statement because there's a lot of people out here who hate themselves and won't tell nobody, but they project onto other people, and that's how you know. So I respect anybody who can stand up on their 10 toes and 2 feet and say, I don't feel like me. What y'all see is not what I feel like. I feel like this. Now, I don't know how y'all gonna take it, but I can respect that. I can't respect the people who do it in secret. That's what I can't respect. I can't do that.
So, okay, so I know that I agree with you with people, and baby, you tell me what you feel. Like, people have different emotions about how they feel about themselves. So where did it cross the line in regards to television? Where did it cross the line so that it's kind of like in every single thing, in cartoons, in kid movies, and the subliminal messages that the comic books and things of that nature, where they have it where it's okay to kiss the same sex, or what I'm saying, that it's in these kid books now. It's like, where did we cross the line, and how do we go back? How do we get back to what it was before? There was a line. It was
Not necessarily. Not necessarily.
Yeah.
And
Well,
it's first of all, it's been out for a while. Let's talk about it. Because Bugs Bunny was
forever.
doing gay shit for years.
Since time immemorial. To pinpoint, like, being that it's on everything now, to pinpoint where it started, because it was nothing than an explosion, protests, and people want to fight for their happiness, for their freedom to be whom they choose to be, and that's okay. I just I guess my issue with it is forcing it to the minds of sponges.
Yeah.
That's I took advantage of.
Not freezing.
So I can't speak to that effectively. I do not know. There was never a time where I could actually say to you that in my home or where I lived with family where there was somebody creepy. Like, that dude was creepy. I didn't even have to experience that at all. Any level. And I thank and love Brooklyn for that. But my family did the best they can for us, my brothers and sisters and cousins of this generation. So I don't know to speak to that. But the way it's being like directly shot into the minds of the kids, so I have a problem. And I understand some people feel differently about themselves on the inside. But then the more I've talked to people about that, it's like there's also a lot of mental illness that isn't being addressed. I'm not saying that everybody's crazy. Things are not being addressed. And people hiding. You don't let, if you know cousin, uncle, Chester ain't supposed to be around no damn kids, don't have Chester around the damn kids. What's wrong with you? Harboring that kind of family secret only creates a greater depth of secrets to be held.
That's a lot. That's really common and known for African American
Well,
families
especially in our community.
in our community. I don't know
What
if
he
it's
went to
looked
jail
down.
for? Oh, he robbed the bank. He ain't robbed no damn bank. The only bank he robbed was the bank of Romper Room. Kid touching ass. I have no. Oh. I digress.
Tina Marie say, "Hey, cousin."
But hey, I'm sorry. I'm just in a mood. Got myself in a mood right now. So we have to address mental health issues. I don't like a lot of things. It's like I should gather together hundreds and thousands of people who are Steelers fans, and let's go protest. Like, we won't ever play again. We won't buy any of your products as long as they're Dallas Cowboys or San Francisco 49ers. You have to do away with those teams. You can't do that.
That's fucked up.
Yeah, but that's what it's like.
That's fucked up. That is fucked up.
Like, we're not working anymore. As long as they're Dallas Cowboys and
Yo,
49ers, we are not doing anything anymore. We're protesting it. Take it off the air. I don't want to see it. It offends me.
that is fucked up. What did they do? The fuck?
They offend me. I don't like that. What
Yo,
it is, the reason why they offend me, because they hate me for no reason, because they're not this. So being that they're not like me, I have to say that they hate me. So let's get rid of them, because they aren't on my team. They aren't willing to party under my flag.
I think people have the right to party under their own flags as long as they keep it cute.
Yeah, so that's my whole point of
They respectful.
how far do you go? How before you push things. Like, I like punching people in the face because I like to do it. Should I be allowed to do it randomly?
I think if you randomly punch somebody in the face, you deserve to go to jail. Cause what the fuck? Are you punching somebody in the face?
Well, luckily I'm older, and these are no longer the 80s and 90s. Whew. Gladiator days.
Tell me about it. I'm so glad I grew up. Except this one bitch. This one bitch gonna still catch these hands. I don't give a fuck about none of that.
Yeah, I got a couple of people I feel that way about. Do we have any announcements to make, staff?
Yes.
We need a flyer. I don't want to mess anything up. Proceed by having a flyer. So once again, we are broadcasting live from Al's Alaskan Inn in Anchorage, Alaska.
I'm in Brooklyn.
Brooklyn, where I'm from. I love you, baby. Thank you.
Love you too. No problem.
And okay, we can move on to another subject. Yeah, I don't do segues. Man. We don't got the technology for segues. You see, I got to bend down to catch the camera, right?
No,
How do I make myself smile? I want to fit.
You can't. Sorry. I can't.
What do you have? What's going to be our subject for the next episode?
Oh, I gave that earlier. When do friendships cross the lines with married people, moreover, especially those of the opposite sex?
It's a good subject.
You made a lot of good points. Thank you, staff.
Reporting live from another bitch's business.
Say it again.
Yo.
Huh? Me? Huh? Huh?
Yo.
You said something?
Yeah, I said reporting live from another bitch's business.
Huh? Oh, we do have something. Ganja by Sarah. Puff Puff Pass. So, in fact, let's go visit Sarah. Gotta put my hat on because it's cold outside. Okay, children, follow me. Terrible child.
Let me go. I'm gonna watch this.
Save it for our show. Pass the blunt. I left my this in my bag.
Yeah, I can't. There's not the idea. You're more than welcome to go ahead and film while you're in here and everything. I'm completely okay with that.
Can you give us a little bit of like hours operation and?
So we open here at 10 o'clock. We close at midnight. Open up Monday or Sunday through Sunday. Only a dispensary that is attached to a bar, but not attached to it. One of the first ones that we have in Alaska, owned by Sarah herself. And yeah.
What's the exact street address?
Good question. I just said it's over at Al's Alaska, and I did not have an address. I put it out since I actually work here, but I am going to go with 7830 Old Sewer Highway, Anchorage, Alaska, 99518.
You have any specials going on right now?
We got $100 ounces on the Cinderella night, $10 ounces off the Dream Shocker. We just knocked our prices from our Hashy shooters. I think it's 2 for $15 right now, and 2 for $32 for the hash infusions. Yep, 32 for the hash infusions, and those are our current sales right now. They're going to pretty much be our ongoing prices. So we try not to do sales. We just go ahead and just lower the price and keep it that way. So it makes it a lot easier. People always know what to expect.
We appreciate you for your time.
No problem, no problem.
I'll come back in, and this time I won't forget my ID.
Next time, and bring your Raiders hoodie in. I'll give you 10% off.
Oh, no, I guess I'll pay an extra 10. I won't have that.
I say that. I used to date Guthrie Cunningham's daughter back in the day.
All right, thank you.
Yes, sir.
Have a good day. It's a little cold. But, yeah, I forgot my ID, y'all. Got them so fast to get here. Forgot it. So, we'll have to do that again another time. Still a nation. Let's go. Puff, man. I like your sign, sir.
Sip the juice. I got enough to go around. And the thought takes place uptown. I grew up on the sidewalk while on street talk. And then taught to Hawk, New York. I go to Queens for Queens to get the food for Brooklyn. They only in Manhattan and never been took it. Go uptown to the Bronx and boogie down the strong on the island. Recoup and lay around. Time to build my juice back up. Pop back up. Suckers get smacked up. Don't doubt the clout. You know what I'm about. I don't get on. Knocking it down. Shaking them up. Waking them up. Breaking them up.
Everyone want to say who's the greatest, what's the top 5? I don't have a top 5, there's too many. I got one. That's the dog Rob Kent. Peace.
I get cocked in, living 40s to beer. Here's a sip with a cool that's the season. If I get revenge, then it rest in peace. Somebody gotta suffer. Just
My spare one. You give a brother a fair one. Thank you for tuning in and joining us today. Please answer the question as best you can. It has been fun. It has been real. I hope we were able to start a topic of ongoing conversation. But let's love one another. So fuck your feelings. Thug love, gorilla salute. The blunt has been passed.